create a Maya hair system. For example, let me just select a character. Let's say I'll just select okay, we have a face part here. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'll be selecting the mesh which does have hair part. Okay, file, save as, hair system. Maya Dynamics hair system. So here I'll just go to side view. I'm gonna select the face part. So I'm selecting these faces. Okay, I'm selecting these faces. After this, go to modeling. In edit mesh. In edit mesh, there's an option called duplicate. I'm gonna duplicate this much mesh. Okay. After I do that, I give a little bit thickness. That means I just pull this bit outside. Then I'm selecting this edit delete by type history, modify center pivot. Okay. So I'm gonna select this. I'm gonna keep it over here for time being. So I have this particular model look like this. Okay. Then so 3, I select this in 3. Okay, it's like this. And this particular model, I'll keep it in a reference mode so that I don't want to select this. I want to select this one only. Okay. Go to vertex mode. Go to vertex mode. Jabulo, can you mute yourself?
No.
So I'm just arranging this like this. Okay. Then after this, I'm going to select this particular hair model, hair system. A very important part is you need to unwrap this. So now for time being, I'm just click on this UV editor. So currently the UV mesh do look like this. Basically, it shouldn't be like this. What I do is look like this. Look towards the model like this. Means from a camera. Okay. After this, go to UV. Go to UV. Planar. Go to UV. Planar mapping. Through camera. You have to project through camera. Project. So once it is done, you can see the
No. Let's keep it a letter M. Space station Japan.
Abulo. Man, you have to mute. Okay. So I'm just
Sorry, sir.
It's okay, no problem. So I'm just the mapping has been done in this way. So now I'm gonna select this. It's okay. I think up to here is fine. Now select this. For time being, you can apply a new material. You can apply Lambert and make the color as black. Make the color as black for the Lambert. Okay, this particular model. Then what I'll do, go to FX part, select this model, go to hair system, create hair system. Okay, I'll just go to the option box. Observe carefully here. Output format, it is Paint Effects or NURBS. Both Paint Effects and NURBS. I prefer Paint Effects. So it should collide with mesh. I'm enabling this as to collide with mesh. And there are two things important, U count and V count. Basically it is UV. Okay. So per clump, normally you might know what is a clump. So one clump will be there. One clump consists of some number of hairs. By default, it is 10 here. Later we can increase, not a problem. Okay. Let me create this. So once I do this, you have an option like this. See, the hair system do look like this because the length of this is somewhere around, I think 5 it is there right now. So now when I play this, all the hair system, it's something like this. Okay, it is looking like this. Now what I do, this particular model, add this in a layer and hide this. You can hide this. Now it seems like you have only one, only the hair part is visible. Okay. So if you play, you have an output something like this. Now what I do, just select this, go to the attribute part. So this is more fun. Now, if you observe here, hair system, go to hair system shape, go to clump and hair system. If you observe here, this is one clump. This is considered as one clump. There are few clumps here. Clumps are there. What I'm doing is I am increasing number of hairs per clump. You can notice I'm increasing number of hairs per clump. Okay, around 50 hairs, something like that. And if you notice clump width, I am increasing the width of the clump. Okay. After this, clump width scale. So click on this and you increase this, take it to top so that it do look like this. Okay. Then after that, hair width scale is this is fine, not a problem. There's something called thinning. I'll explain what is this. Thinning is the hair part, the thickness of the hair here is same and here is also same, means the length is same. Thinning, what will do here, it will start give, hair will become thinner. It will be something like an uneven or random. Okay. Okay, give some value like this. Few will be up to here, few length will be shorter, so that it looks natural. Okay. So you have an output up to here, something like this. Okay. Then the hair system is something like this. We will work on it still. Okay, I want to add more and more system. I need more hairs part. Even I need to increase the length of the hair. All that I need to do. So what I do is, for time being, and I'll turn on this mesh. I would like to edit the hair system now. till now I have created. Now I want to edit it. So in that case, what you have to do is you have to paint hair follicles. I would like to add new follicle. Okay, so I'm gonna paint hair follicle. In this, there's an option called create follicle, right? And the length of this hair system, how do I know what is the length of the hair system? Just go to n hair, create hair. In this, click on the option box. Here the length is 5. This is what we have done. So here in paint hair follicle, when you click on paint hair follicle option box, you get this one. There are multiple options here. Create passive follicle. Passive follicle means passive hair system. For example, beard, mustache, it won't do the movement, or it won't animate normally. Means the way like hair does have animation, like follow through animation. When wind blows, some animation will be there, but for beard and mustache and all, it won't be there, or eyebrow part, it won't be there. In that case, that's a passive follicle. We have option like delete follicle. Means you can delete certain follicle. This is one for follicle, you can delete it. You can trim, you can extend. Not many options are there. First, let's go with create follicle. Hair length is 2. I would like to make it 5 because I want an even hair length. Okay, then after that you get this painting option. See, you can start adding. I'm adding a part over here. So wherever necessary, like I'm adding. Okay. Okay, so then let me extend hair. Extend hair. I'll increase the points. Let me increase the length of the hair. See, I'm increasing the length of the hair at the back part so that it looks nice. From the root, you have to click. Okay. Okay, I think I have done it. Okay. Then let me play this. See, the hair part is settling. And I'm gonna pause this now. Means I'm gonna stop it. So in my initial frame, I want the hair to be like this. So what I do for that is, my first position in my frame number 1, my hair system has to look like this. So what I'll do is I'll go to hair. Means you have to be in this particular position now. Then you have to go to hair, set the start position from current. Under N hair, set the start position from current. So it is that. It's done now. See, I'm in frame number 1. So my hair system looks like this. Then what I do, per clump there are 52 hair. I'm gonna reduce because my system, it's taking a lot of load. So I reduce to 25. Okay. Then when I play, so the simulation looks smoother. I'm gonna stop it now. Then what I do, Again, select this and have set the start position from current. Okay. And there's something called subsegment. If you notice here, there are sharp edges. It's like a zigzag, like sharp edges, right? So that's because of subsegment. I'm going to add more mesh. You observe when I add more mesh, it start getting smoother. So now if it is at 0, you see these hair from the root, it is like a sharp edges. Okay, I'm adding subsegment so that it looks smoother. Subsegment 2 is fine. So when I play, it will settle even more. It looks good. Then I'm selecting this and hair, set the start position from current. You have to keep doing like this. Then what I do, hair width. Width, you can't see like this, but when you render, you start getting the output. I'm gonna render this. You can see the hair width. Okay, great. It's an Arnold render. I need a separate light for rendering. So for time being, I'm going for my software render. Instant output you will be getting in software. This is a hair system which you are able to see. Then what I'll do, in hair system, I want color part. So what I do, I'll just go to shading here. Hair color, I make it black, burgundy or black. And hair color scale here, you have specular color. I reduce a specular color so that when you take a render, the hair system is black now. You can see it's black. It is so thin. The hair is so thin. So now what I do, now you need to increase the width. I'm increasing to 0.030 and I'm taking a render. Let's take a render. Okay, I'm gonna increase to 0.050 and let's take a render. Okay, good. Then what I'll do, there's something called clump curl. This is really important. Observe when I increase or decrease clump curl, you get curly hair. Look here, curly hair. It looks really nice. What I'll do is I turn off this character. Look guys, this is really good, right? It looks so realistic. Selecting this, I'm increasing, and even clump curl, I'm increasing to more. See how does this looks, right?
That's good.
So you can try doing, giving some values. The curl is on opposite side now. So like this. You can increase the length of the character hair system even more if you want. Okay, then if I'm taking a render, great, I'm getting a good output. So what I do even, I can increase the hair width, thinning I reduce, hair width I'll increase to 8. Okay, let's take a render. Guys, if you're able to achieve an output something like this is enough. Okay, means you can use this for your demo also. Wait, I reduce. Let's take a render. I think Arnold shader has been applied for this. It looks good with Arnold render, this particular model. Okay, not to worry. If I change this to Lambert, Okay. Like this. Select this, go to hair, consent. Okay, what we have to do is you need to select the model later. Here, n particle. You have to make this as a passive body. You need to make this particular model as a passive collider. You select the hair and select this and hair. Okay, anyhow, that has become a passive collider. That's okay. Okay, so I'm selecting this. Go to in fields and solver. I make this as a passive rigid body. Okay, so that here it doesn't, like it do collide with the character. Okay, like this. So it's like this. The hair part is something like this. Okay, it looks nice. So just create this. The character looks good. Okay, so what I'll do, even what you can do is go to in hair. There are few examples. Get hair example. If you go here, there are a lot of hair examples are there here. Okay, dreads, dread colored, tail, like a lot many. So what you have to do is just right click on this. You have to import that particular model. So that will import to the scene. So if you do that, okay, just try exploring these examples as well. So you have that model here. Okay. So I'm gonna select this. So you can even scale this particular model, rotate this. Okay, it's like this. This is like a dreadlocks. And if you take a render, you see the output that looks good. It should come here. I think it's rendering. You should get a good output. I think it is taking time because there are two different hair system which takes some time to render. Even a few frames rendering also looks good. Guys, see, this also looks good. This also looks good. If you want, you can change the color of the hair. Okay, that looks really good. So this is all about hair system. You can explore even more. Okay. We'll see another example in the next class. Any doubts up to here? Any doubts? Nino,
No,
Jabulo?
sir.
Okay. Okay.
No.
No, sir.
Do an example on this. And I'm insisting you guys to go through the theory part of augmented reality and projection mapping. So because that will cover somewhere around 20% of your exams. Okay, means the topic. And your exam might, you might have an exam in the next month, second week. Okay, but I'll let you know the timeline. Okay.
Yes.
May I ask a question, sir?
Yeah.
Will we have probably 2 or a week to study before the exams?
Yeah, sure, definitely. Okay, I'll let you know the timeline. Okay.
No, if it's in your hands, please try and don't make it like
I'll
the
definitely
weeks to
do that,
be
Javel.
already.
Not to worry, I'll do that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, then practice this. Try to complete the assignments. Okay. CNL.
Sir, sorry, can
Yeah,
I
Nino.
ask one question also? So you said something will cover 20%, but I didn't hear you
Augment
exactly what you
reality,
said.
augment reality and
So-
projection mapping. You guys have the
Augmented reality.
okay.
Yeah, I know we have the notes. Thank you. I just didn't hear you. Thank you, sir.
Okay. I think the call will end now. Okay, guys, take care. See you in the next class. I'll share this video.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Sharp.